From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning, this is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, July 9th. Our first story this morning, a new report from UNL's National Drought Mitigation Center shows a concerning outlook for the future of the world's water. It calls drought a growing global emergency, and the report released with the United Nations touches on what researchers describe as devastating impacts in some of the world's most vulnerable places. The effects include widespread famine, collapsing healthcare systems, and declining water supply. Researchers say drought is no longer just a climate issue, but also a humanitarian emergency. Second story on our crime tracker this morning. For the seventh time since he was arrested for his stepfather's murder, an Aurora man has been found unfit to stand trial. According to records, 30-year-old Caleb Arnett will need more treatment at the Lincoln Regional Center. Arnett has been charged with murder after his stepfather was found stabbed to death in December of 2023. In court yesterday, the judge said there is a substantial probability he will be restored to competency. His next hearing is set for early September. Third story, the countdown is on for one of Nebraska's biggest amateur sports traditions. Cornhusker State Games kicks off this Thursday for its 41st year, and bigger than ever, 76 different sports are played across the state from North Platte to Omaha. Coach Danny Busboom Kelly will light the torch outside Pinnacle Bank Arena, a moment that will be broadcasted live. Some events require admission, but most are free to watch. For those who are not competing, the Nebraska Sports Council says you can still be a part of the action by signing up to be a volunteer. Your fourth story, for Independence Day weekend, troopers with the Nebraska State Patrol removed 32 impaired drivers. They also issued 536 citations for speeding, 26 of which were driving over 100 miles per hour. 30 citations for driving under suspension, 12 open alcohol container tickets, 10 minor in possession of alcohol tickets, 15 for no seatbelt, and 10 for improper child restraint. Troopers also performed 166 motorist assists over the weekend. And wrapping things up with your final story, 8 gardeners in Lincoln got to show off their hard work yesterday afternoon for the annual garden walks put on by the Nebraska Statewide Arboretum. Each year, members of the NSA feature native or well-adapted plants and landscaping. Public's then invited to walk through each garden and learn more about some of the things planted to help them grow on their own. This year, the garden walks were shifted from September to July in order to show off the full summer bloom of different species. Money for tickets goes right back into tree planting, gardening, making, and environmental education outreach work all across the state. That is your Morning Pulse for this Wednesday morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast. Rain chances going on.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.